Yes, guys. Yes, people. Welcome back to Light Talks Football and welcome to another reaction. This is number two of the reaction because number one, I did reaction, I uploaded it, and I said to myself, I hope this game ends 1-0. But I have a doubt that it's going to be like that because as you can see, it ended Benfica 1, Chelsea 4. There are going to be some positives and there are going to be some negatives. But I'm not going to be angry and negative about my team. I'm going to be angry about the referee and the FIFA. But I'll get to that in just a minute. So listen, the referee may have a shocking game and being on Benfica's side, the way they may have stopped us and the way they may have caused this delay, but it didn't stop us from winning, blood. It didn't stop us from winning. Because even though Benfica were down to 10 men, even though the goalkeeper, gave us a lucky goal, we deserve to win. We deserve to win. Because from 0 to 64 minutes, we've been the better team. We dominated Benfica. They only had one chance, which is Angel Di Maria in 24th minute. After that, didn't do anything. It's only after Reece James' goal that Benfica decide to wake up. That's the only time they decide to play better after the Reece James free kick. Before that, we dominated them. And yes, we had chances to score. We had plenty of chances. The likes of Cole Palmer twice in the first half, Kukurea twice in the first half, and I've forgotten the other one. I think it might have been Badi Shoe or something like that had a chance. So yes, we have plenty of chances that we should have scored like maybe two, like 4 or 5 goals in the first half. But I'm going to give credit to Antonio, the defender, and the goalkeeper as well. Because if it was for them, they could have got destroyed. So fair play to the goalkeeper and to the defender, Antonio, because he was brilliant, superb, making blocks, clear off the line. He was really good today, or yesterday, since his past midnight for now. So there we go. He has been really good for Benfica. So you know what, Benfica, they played like a 3-4-3. They just frustrated tactics which is allow us to have a high press in order for that's why we'll be dominated, because we play a high press. Because we play a 3-2-5 formation, we normally play a high press, invert our wing backs, allow Kukurea to be out of the pitch and just put 2 10s, one on the left and one on the right. And that's what we tend to do, play a high press and put Liam Delap up top. And that was the lineup today. So yeah, Badiashile on the left. No, actually Cole on the left, Badiashile in the middle, and I believe Riche was playing as a wide centre back. So yeah, Kukurea was inverting, and then the midfield five was Kukurea, Caicedo, Enzo, Lavia, and I believe it was Neto. Then the front two of Cole Palmer and Liam Delap. So I'm just going to be talking about the players. Robert Sanchez had a few shaky moments, but I don't think he had anything much to do because, like I said, we'd be dominating Benfica. After the Reece James goal, then they'd be the better team. So I don't think Sanchez had anything much to do. Yes, he conceded, but it was a penalty that wasn't a penalty, by the way. So there you go. So to me, I can't really go too much on Sanchez that much. Obviously, I still don't trust him as a goalkeeper, but today I'm not going to take angry at him. So there we go. Badiashile, I thought he looked bad today. Every time he gets on the ball, he just puts it out to play. And defensively, he was poor. There were times where he just gave the ball away and Benfica threw on ball and they should have scored. But Liverpool did the job and so did Robert Sanchez. So I think Badiashile did bad. And it was the right decision for him to be off because The game against Palmeiras, I need to see Tosin start alongside Colwell because them two is starting to have a great partnership. And when Tosin came on, he looked really good. There was a chance at extra time. I think where Di Maria or someone else put a ball in and it wouldn't went in, but Tosin defensively was in the right place and just put it out for a corner. So to me, I need to see Tosin start the next game because Badiashile, I don't know what's happening to him this season. Last season he looks really bad. So to me, it's a great decision to see Badiashile off and Tosin coming on. So there we go. In terms of Cole and James, James scored, had a few bad moments, but the free kick was really good, and he even did it twice. He did one against Bournemouth with due 2-2, and he did one today. So I thought Reece James was really good. Cole did well or right today. Defensively, cannot complain for him. Caicedo, Lavia, them two were absolutely fantastic. Winning balls back. Lavia was part, I believe, for the second goal where he was it the second goal? Yeah, I believe because for the second goal because at extra time Cuckoo had done his thing where he just frustrated the play. Then Cuckoo passed the ball into Lavia. Then Lavia saw Neto running through. So I know he saw Palmer running through, so he passed the ball to him, and then Cole Palmer passed it into who is it? Nkunku, and then Nkunku should have tried to score, but it was blocked. But then he receives the ball and puts it in. So I thought Lavia was good. Caicedo as well was superb. He's been consistent. I'm very worried about his injury. He looked okay, but I'm hoping that he's not. Well, the good news, like even though the yellow card for me was not a yellow card, I have to say it's a good thing because he will miss the next game against Palmeiras, so he deserves a rest. And hopefully, I get to see Andre Santos starting that game against Palmeiras. So there we go. But before that injury and before that yellow card, Caicedo's been good. I have to say Palmer. I thought he looked really good today. I cannot lie to you. Like I'm going to show you the stats, which will really surprise you. So let me show you on SofaScore. Where is he? Where is he? Yeah, look at this. Look at this from Cole Palmer. And by the way, he played as a left 10 in this game. And look at this. 1 assist, I believe, for the I think it may have been the Neto goal or something like that. In fact, let me just have a look. Yeah, no, actually, no, it's Dewsbury Hall. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. So, yeah, 1 assist, 2 big chances created, which was saved by the goalkeeper, 6 shots, 3 key passes, 4 out of 8 Jews won, and 89 touches. So, I tell you what, mate, could Palmer on the left-hand side of the 10 be the solution? I still don't think so. But today, done his thing. I have to say, Cole Palmer done his thing today. So, he may not score goals, but at least he can get an assist though. So I'm hoping that Cole Palmer can get back on the scoring sheet as soon as possible. But today looked really good. Really, I'm impressed for Cole Palmer, and maybe deserves man of the match or something like that. I'm not sure he's the man of the match. Maybe he gave it to Cole Palmer, but I thought he looked really good today. Really, really good. In terms of Enzo Fernandez, I think he struggled against his former club. Passing wasn't that great. There were times where Liam Delap was through on goal, and instead of passing to him very quickly, he just took his time and he just wasted it because Antonio just won the ball back. So I think Enzo Fernandez did struggle against his former club today. So I don't think Enzo Fernandez did have a great game. Pedro Neto scored the goal. I think in the first half he looked good. The second half, he wasn't that great. He did look a bit tired, but extra time he scored. And this guy, by the way, he could be contention to win the Golden Boot because now he's scored 3 goals. 3 goals in 4 matches. He's up there with the likes of Musiala, I believe Harry Kane, all these players. So maybe Pedro Neto could have a chance of getting his golden boot. I tell you what, Pedro Neto is starting to look really good in his tournament. 3 goals in 4 matches, not that bad. So I'm really happy for Neto. Lim Delap, don't think he was that great today. Yes, he scored, but he was on an offside position. Other than that, his passing looked a bit off when times where he's on the ball and he just passing into the opposition. So I don't think Lim Delap was that great today, but he's still a young player. He's going to take some time, and I believe he's still a good signing. But like I said, we need another striker in this summer. So there we go. So yeah, before I talk about the negatives, I like to say, like I said before in the video, congratulations to England under 21s. They are the European champions back to back. 2023, now 2025. Lee Clark is cooking, beating Germany by 3 goals to 2. In terms of transfer windows, Gittins have signed for Chelsea for £155 million or 64 million euros. Now, like I said, I like Gittins, but do I think he's going to take us to the next level? I don't think so. Because, like I said, Rodrigo's available, Nico Williams is available. Who else? Rafael is available. Even the likes of Fofana for Lyon is available because Lyon have been relegated to League Two unless they can do something about it. So there we go. These players are better than Gittins and they're experienced. So listen, I hope Gittins do really well, but that kind of money is very high, and I'm not quite sure he's going to be working for Chelsea, but wait and see. Now, my problem is that they want to spend like 64 million euros on Gittins, but they don't want to spend like 25 million euros or 20 million pounds on Mike Mignon. Like, it makes no sense to me. It really makes no sense why they're doing this, but it is what it is. It looks like we're going to get João Pedro as well. From Brighton. For me, I wanted to focus on getting Cunhas than João Pedro, to be honest with you, because even though Kudus has done well for West Ham, he's still a really good player. So to me, I would have focused on trying to get Kudus rather than João Pedro, to be honest with you. But that's what we're linked to as well, and we're trying to get 2 wingers because, like I said, Mudryk is suspended and Jadon Sancho is off. And I'm glad, that these owners are not focusing on Garnacho, because if we get this guy, then football is gone. Then these owners don't care, and I still want them gone. So it's as simple as that. But yeah, listen, it's not yet. So it's good that we get another left winger, but for me, I still need to see Chelsea signing a centre back, a goalkeeper, and a striker, because Nicholas Jackson ain't good enough to be the false 9, and Liam Delap is a good signing, but it cannot be our only striker. We need to get another one. This is Spears. So like I said, Victor Gyökeres is available, Victor Osimhen is available. Focus on them, trying to sign them, and there we go. So we're only like 3 or 4 players away for competing, but if we keep on signing young and experienced players, they will not go anywhere. So it's as simple as that, man. So there we go. But yeah, man, that's all of the positives and a few negatives. But let me move on into my frustration and a negative. First of all, I want to talk about the referee. I don't know who this referee was, but he was an absolute disgrace today. He was acting like Anthony Taylor in this game. He was acting like Anthony Taylor. Let me show you the stats here to see what I'm talking about. Look at this. Look at this. 5 yellow cards to 3. 8 yellow cards, in this game. 8, 8. Only 1 red card for Benfica, which I don't think that's really a red card. But this referee in this game was a joke, because not only, did he give out yellow cards to Chelsea, which for me there's no yellow cards. Every time Benfica goes on the floor, the referee decides to give a foul and a free kick to Benfica every single time, And like I said, this game was 11v11 because the referee because even though Benfica went down to 10 man, the referee was on their side. The referee was on their side. And by the way, that penalty for Benfica was never a penalty because yes, his arm was up, but I don't think he touched the ball. My first reaction was a penalty, but I looked at it back and it's definitely not a penalty. That is definitely harsh on Malo Gusto, which I don't think he has been good enough this season, but I think that was harsh. That was harsh, man. This referee has just been is supposed to be paid to do their job, not be one-sided, you know, like that. If you see that there's a foul, then give it. There was one time when the number 3 for Benfica stamped on Cucurella and he doesn't give a foul. Like, how is Cucurella supposed to be falling down like that? And that is clearly a foul because he stamped on Cucurella's foot. And for me, that's also should have been a yellow card. Like, the referee in this game was an absolute joke, man. Absolute joke. Like, it just makes no sense. It makes no sense. I hope this referee never officiates the Chelsea game ever again because he acts like Anthony Taylor or bit worse. And I get Enzo Maresca's frustration, because he doesn't agree with all the decision, and so does the players as well. There's one time Cole Palmer got booked for absolutely nothing, and I don't get why Caicedo got booked as well because I don't know what he did. Like, the referee in this game was an absolute disgrace, absolutely scandalous, and I hope he never officiates Chelsea games ever again because he was awful, he was shocking, and he was a disgrace. But the real disgrace, is FIFA. FIFA, you're an absolute disgrace. What they should have done is two things. Number one, if they know that the thunderstorm is coming, at about maybe close to 11 p.m., what they should have done is that they should have this game 1 hour earlier. So basically 3 p.m., in Charlotte, North Carolina, and then 8 p.m. here in the UK. That's what they should have done. But instead they moved to 9 p.m. If they know the storm is coming, then they should have put this game earlier. And by the way, I just hate the fact that the game got delayed for like 2 hours. The game is nearly done with 4 minutes to go plus 6 minutes, 10 minutes to go, man. Like, let this game continue. Like, if this game was like, if this game happened, let's say in the 65th minute, and then the game got delayed, they understand that because you cannot play on thunderstorms with about 20 minutes to go. But I understand that. But the clock said 86 minutes. There's 4 minutes to go plus 6 minutes. So he could have continued this game and then end it. I understand you want to protect the fans, the players, the manager, and all that stuff, but continue the game and then tell all the players and the manager to just go to the dressing room so that the rain won't beat them and won't hear the thunderstorm. So to me, the officials was wrong to delay that game. So, like I said, it may happen, but it did not stop us from winning because 4-1 Chelsea. But if Benfica went down to 10 men, they decided to play a high line like Ange Postecoglou, Eric Spoelstra. So, Enzo Maresca had a game plan. It worked, and he outclassed Bruno Lage, the former Wolves manager. So there we go. But going back to FIFA, they're an absolute disgrace. So they should have at least got this game an hour earlier. Or maybe what they should have done, which is better, is move this tournament into Europe. Because Europe would never, ever experience a thunderstorm, every single day or every single game. They would never experience it. When I looked at the Charlotte, North Carolina weather, not only would they have thunderstorms today, they have one tomorrow and on Monday. Like, can you believe it? 3 days of thunderstorms, in Charlotte, North Carolina. Like, come on, man. Like, you could have put this tournament into the likes of Russia or the likes of Germany or the likes of France or maybe Saudi Arabia or maybe in Africa. That's what they could have done. But they said they want to put this in the US of A. Now I'm worried that the actual FIFA World Cup for next year, 2026, is going to be the same thing. So I hope FIFA learned their lesson, If you know that the thunderstorm is coming, put the game earlier or maybe put the tournament into a different place. Like I said, Europe is the best one, whether it's Russia, Germany, whoever it is, or maybe the UK. Put it in Europe next time because America sometimes have good weather, but most of the time they can have bad weather. So the referee was terrible, but the FIFA are an absolute disgrace. They have caused this, man, and they deserve to be ashamed of themselves. And I hope they realize, why the stadiums are empty, because not only they have to put games where people have to go to work, but because the weather, the fans don't to be soft to be watching the lightning strike. It's just a joke, man. I hope you understand this, and that's why I feel sorry for the fans that travel all the way to Charlotte, North Carolina, pay their ticket, pay for the hotel, pay something to eat, and they had to watch, and they had to wait for like 2 hours before the game resets, and to see a crazy game like this. It's not fair, man. It's not fair to the fans. It's not fair to the manager. It's not fair to the players. The same goes for Benfica as well, because they've been frustrated. The place had to do some bags to do some training, inside and out. Had to wait 2 hours, pay for like like close to 5 hours. It's just a joke, man. It really is a joke. So I hope FIFA learns from this and they never do this again. Because it's not fair, man. Like I said, for Chelsea fans and the Benfica fans that have left the stadium, I think that's the one decision, but I do get that. Because they didn't think that this game is going to continue the way that this lightning has been going on. Like, it's a joke, man. It really is a joke. But listen, like I said, the referee may have a bad game. The weather may have delayed the game, but it didn't stop us from winning. So, like I said, I'm going to give credit to the manager, the players, and the fans as well for turning up, in difficult situations like this. So, yeah, man, we deserve to win. We faced Palmeiras in the quarterfinals of the FIFA Club World Cup, and we'll see where we go from here. But yeah, man, make sure you guys like, share, comment, subscribe, big up with themselves, and yeah, referee, this joke, FIFA, you're an absolute disgrace. Chelsea Football Club, well done. Despite like this, and I get your frustration, you got the job done. And the next game against Palmeiras, I hope it doesn't happen again, because it will just be another joke if this happens again. Simple as that. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comments below. Who is your man of the match? What do you think about the referee and the FIFA? And let me know if you agree or disagree with anything I said in the comments below. But yeah, make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, hit the bell notification as well, because there'll be more FIFA Club World Cup content coming up very soon. And yeah, 4-1 Chelsea. We got the job done. Palmeiras is next. We see what happens then. And yeah, so there we go on that one. So yeah, like, share, comment, subscribe. Big up with damn subs. Up the Chels. And FIFA, you're an absolute disgrace. Absolute disgrace you are. Joke.